Welcome to WARB 333. This broadcast is for the collective. Take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. If it does not resonate, check your moon, rising Venus, as well as your north node. If it does resonate, like, share, subscribe. This broadcast is for Cancer, July 2023.
Now for this breaking news. Archangel Jophiel here. Happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path.
Get this card, you know that it is a special wish that you've made that may be fulfilled for you at this time. The Hope card will also help show you that the impossible can indeed become the possible. This card also serves as a reminder to use your natural ability of intuition, the language of the soul, as you reach for your goals and desires this month, Cancer. Clarifying is number 62, I Ching cards. The watchword is restraint at this time, Cancer, on all fronts. This is a time for you to economize as well. You need to understand what is required right now to remedy your omissions properly. Now, this isn't the time to dream of great success or to try and climb the social ladder. On the contrary, Cancer, humility, tact, and prudence are the qualities you will need for this month of July to display your everyday life. Now, for the moment, small things, however mediocre, are more important than big things at this time. So you must make do with them. Your future success depends on these economics. Cancer, in your work and career. Number 3 card from the Psychic Tarot, Heartache and Loss. This card revolves around a disappointment or a sorrow or even a separation, which can cause upheaval and distress at this time. Now, some of you may be in a breakup in a relationship at this time, and it takes all the strength you have at this moment to move past the pain and heal your heart. Your love has been given to another, and you should now focus on you at this time. Although painful experiences of life are just as valuable as the joyous ones, you may not appreciate that sentiment at this time, but life does have a way of pushing you forward, even though you may not always know the final destination. Clarifying is the I Ching, the creative power. Indefatigable, both physically and mentally. You progress easily from having the ideas to carry them out at this time. For some of you, nothing will stop you on the road to success. Always be calm and patient. If you want to reach your goals, you have to set yourself. You have strong inner abilities at this time, which are allowing you to take action on all fronts. But Cancer, you should always follow the natural pace of things and never be in a rush, especially at this time. In the month of July, if you have to behave in this way, success is guaranteed. However, health, love, career, everything is favored at this time for you. Cancer, in the sector of knowledge. You have the card Triumphant Success. It's the Ace of Swords. This signifies a new beginning for you and exciting challenges for this month of July. By utilizing your strength, willpower, and determination, as well as focus, you'll have the potential to reign triumphantly in many areas of your life at this time. Cancer. Do not be rash or use it in a destructive way at this time. It could be harmful to yourself and others. Always pause and think before you act. This is also a reminder to vanquish negative thoughts from your mind as well, and strengthen and tap into your mental powers and use clarity with control in order to initiate new ways of thinking for July. Clarifying this card is number 38 in I Ching. You are facing contentious situations that are wearing you out at this time. This period is one of lack of understanding between yourself and others. But things can improve, Cancer, so don't proceed in a direct and brisk manner. You would make the opposition even more fierce, but in a reserved way. Focus on the details, tackle the problems calmly and patiently. Avoid joining forces with anyone you are likely to be attracted to, the wrong kind of person at this time. Communal spirit is good, but maintaining your individuality is better for July. In the sector of history and family is the heart chakra. For some of you, this chakra is unconditional love, compassion, harmony, relationships, and healing. For some of you, you're going to have to learn to forgive and use unconditional love as well as compassion with people at this time. This is believed to be the link between the mind and the body and soul. For some of you, you need to balance this area, and that might take a while for you. And allow that time you need to heal the energy so it can flow through and freely. Love yourself at this time as well as others, and learn forgiveness. You'll become more attuned with spirit. Clarifying in the I Ching is number 51. Shocking. Lots of things are possible with this hexagram, from an accident to a change in social status. If you cast this hexagram, you need to rely on your moral integrity and on your resilience if you want this experience to unfold in a positive and beneficial way. This means, Cancer, avoid fights as much as you can in competition, as well as learning to forgive and behave in a manner that is integrity. Arousing means the start of something. It's like a clap of thunder. If you're not prepared for it, you will be paralyzed with fear. Cancer, on the other hand, if you remain calm inside, this shows a strength that will definitely lead to success for some of you. Accelerated motion, number 8, the 8 of Wands in Tarot. This card represents speed, flight, swift movement, hope, passion, and above all, endings to delays. Some of you will have opportunities coming in, and they'll be coming in swiftly. Take your time at choosing these things and choose wisely. The conditions around you at this time are perfect and appear to be rapidly heading in a direction of your goals and your desires for some of you. And luck is on your side, and your enthusiasm is at an all-time high, as well as your creative endeavors. This is called for intuition, but you should also ask yourself, is there anything else in my life that I need to act on now? Be wise. Take advantage of these ideal conditions. Now isn't the time for you to fight against the river of life. Trust, have faith, and go with the flow, Cancer. Clarifying is number 15, moderation. If you want to obtain something that matters to you, Cancer, or to overcome temporary difficulties at this time, the best attitude to adopt is to avoid drawing attention to yourself. This does not denote failure, but rather success in your endeavor, thanks to applying all the self-discipline that is necessary for you. When you are modest, Cancer, you bring your projects to fruition without boasting about what has been accomplished. Here, to succeed, you need to remain humble and leave lots of considerations out of the picture. This is the price of success, Cancer, at this time. Cancer, in your achievement area of the reading is balance. And this card represents justice in the tarot. It is representing a balance and harmony with your inner life as well as your physical world at this time. Some of you need to make some lifestyle adjustments. And some of you, this can be associated with love, relationships in business, or even a career. Have faith that justice will triumph, as justice and karma go hand in hand. Take only what you've earned, treat people fairly, and don't take advantage of anyone. This is all part of living a balanced karmic life. Now, Cancer, when you determine something, there must be a state of balance, and that is emotionally, mentally, physically, as well as spiritually, so that you can make a rational decision and a logical judgment. Now, this time, be honest and caring and responsible for the choices that you've made, as well as the ones that will be made in the future for you. The I Ching card 59 is reuniting. If you want to get what you desire, Cancer, it's absolutely essential to banish any selfish attitudes and hard-heartedness at this time. You must learn to rid yourself of closed attitudes, like the spring sunshine melts the ice of winter. Then it will be easier for you to avoid damaging errors. Now, at this time, Cancer, selfishness is the reason for your isolation for some of you. If there's been a separation from your partner or even others, you now need to combat this egotism, and then order will be restored. It will pay to persevere in this direction and to act collectively. In your area of offspring, Cancer, you have the card Third Eye Chakra. Some of you have been meditating at this time and working on your intuition and talking to spirit. The chakra and clairvoyance, inner seeing, and intuition and higher levels of consciousness are associated with this energy center and found between your eyebrows and just above the bridge of your nose. It works closely with the throat and the crown and will assist you with your psychic and intuitive inner guidance at this time. For some of you, you need to balance your third eye chakra. Practice walking, meditation, breath work, yoga, tai chi, visualizations, as well as color therapy. Don't just focus on the one chakra, Cancer. As part of your development, it is important to remember that they should all be in balance in order to work in unison and harmony with each other at this time. Your clarifying card, I Ching, number 40, Liberation. The obstacle has been removed at this time, and the difficulties are being resolved for some of you. Pressures and complications are tending to subside as well. However, Cancer, be careful during these times. It would be a mistake to think you're already free. If there are still things to do, it's important to complete them as quickly as possible and to clear the deck. You may need to forget some wrongs, real or supposed, that have saddened you. Then you can get your life back in hand and make some new resolutions. Cancer, once you have achieved freedom, you need to go back to a quieter life as well.
This just in, Archangel Zadkiel. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation, and compromise. Wait for perfect timing.
The last position, Cancer, is community. And the card from the Psychic Tarot is mental conflict. Some of you have self-doubt that's been emerging, indecisiveness, and not being able to take action at this time. The decision you make at this time might not be that easy, but be aware of this. Remember that you have the strength, courage, and power to make all the necessary considerations at this time. For some of you, decide to act and finally make the choices that need to be made. Then and only then will a resolution be forthcoming for you and a sense of mental relief. There is assistance out there for some of you, so seek out and listen to wise counsel to help you make the right decisions. Listen to your intuition and have faith in yourself, Cancer. Peace and harmony will soon be yours. Clarifying the I Ching, number 42, Benefit. At this moment, Cancer, things are really looking up for some of you. Nothing is getting in your way. It's precisely because this period is very favorable for some of you. And you need to build your life firmly and carefully on solid ground. That's why it's important to work and to make the most of this period. If you see something good in other people, copy them If you find something bad in yourself, root it out. Cancer, this is the price of success. Then you will be equipped to deal with any lean times in the future ahead. In closing, Cancer, the bottom of the deck is fulfillment of wishes, and like the star, it marks a time of fulfillment of the wishes that you've been longing for. It represents emotional satisfaction, contentment, and enjoyment. Cancer, your wishes are coming true for some of you. Are you ready? Happiness, success, good health, completion, and accomplishment of your dreams and goals are in the palm of your hands. Remember to be accepting and receiving what you've asked for or strive for. Know that these will assist you in the future when you may need inspiration and positive energy. Cancer, this is the right time to heal those past memories and heal your heart that you've been holding hostage. For some of you, it's time to forgive others and yourself so that your wishes, desires, and goals have a clear, unobstructed path to your heart, soul, and life. The clarifying I Ching is number 34, Great Power. For some of you, there's a period of vigorous ascent in this month. You're managing to exert your power to display your abilities to the world. However, Cancer, danger can threaten if you are exploiting your strength without asking yourself any questions at this time. When things are going well, there's a tendency to go too far or overstep the mark with your attitudes and your sense of power. You are being advised to calmly follow the path you have embarked on at this time without undertaking anything that isn't completely proper. Cancer, persevere. You must understand your own power so that you're not tempted to abuse it at this time. In closing, Cancer, choose wisely. Forgive easily, and love in abundance. Have a wonderful July. Take care, dear souls.